Samantha Shead. In this video, I am doing a beautiful Valentine's Day look. Super simple, super easy, and very, very, very beautiful and affordable as well, as you see in the products that you'll be seeing soon. Now, this look is not the only Valentine's Day look I will be doing this year. I will also be doing a more glamorous look, and I will also be doing an anti-Valentine's Day look. And I'm looking forward to doing both of those, more so the anti-Valentine's Day look, only because I've never done anything like it before, and I'm really excited to experiment with all this stuff. So, no more talking. I want to make this intro very short and sweet, so let's go ahead and get on to the tutorial for all you minimalistic lovebirds. I'm starting off by priming my face with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. This primer will really help with making my skin look lit from within. Just pumping it once into the back of my hand and dotting it on my face, then rubbing it in with my hands. I want a flawless canvas, so I'm going to be doing some color correcting with the CD Color Correct and Perfect palette. The orange shade is going under my eyes to correct the darkness, the green is going over my redness, and the lavender is going in areas I want to be more highlighted and less dull looking. For foundation, I'm using the City Color Flawless Finish Foundation in Soft Beige. Fun fact, since I'm actually running out of this foundation, one thing I like to do, since the spatula on it is way too small and I can't get to the very bottom of the container, I use this one right here that I took away from an Almay eyeshadow primer that I once used. I didn't really like it, so I was like, what the heck? I took it out and then I cleaned it off, and now I'm using it to scrape off whatever products left in the bottom and on the sides and stuff. So it saves me money, saves me time, and I don't have to buy one just yet because, you know, there's still a whole bunch of product in here. I just can't reach it with this tiny spatula. I can reach it with this. I clean it off every single time I use it. Make sure there's no bacteria because, I mean, I threw away the container that came with this, and I mean, this is basically my tool for scraping it out now. I'm applying the foundation pretty much everywhere with the wand, then blending it out with my Real Techniques buffing brush. To spot conceal, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light. Not highlighting with it, I'm just concealing any imperfections the foundation didn't cover. I'm then blending the concealer out with a beauty blender. Now to highlight, I'm using the Maybelline Dream Lumi Concealer in Radiant. I'm applying it to all the high points on my face, like my cheeks, nose, chin, cupid's bow, etc. And this face is the face of failure. I accidentally applied too much to my nose, but it's all good now, fam. I'm also blending that concealer out with a damp beauty blender. Going in with this concealer palette by Coastal Scents, I'm using the deepest color as my cream contour. I'm applying it with a flat brush under my cheekbones, forehead, nose, and basically the perimeter of my face. I'm blending it out in circular motions with the same Real Techniques brush I used for my foundation. To bake my chiseled face, I'm using my usual NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder and a damp beauty blender to dab it on. I baked pretty much everywhere I highlighted with the Dream Lumi Concealer, some places more so than others, as you can tell. With the Rimmel Brow This Way brow sculpting kit, I'm going to lightly fill in my brows. I did one off camera, as you can see, so let's do the other one on camera. This is the color Medium Brown. With a dual-sided Eco Tools brush, I'm applying the wax first with the angle brush in a light sweeping motion. And this will have the powder I'm applying next stick very well. I'm not defining my brow, just filling it in semi-naturally. Then applying the powder with the same angle brush. Taking my brows in place, I'm using the Brow Drama by Maybelline in deep brown. While I'm letting my bake set still, I'm moving on to my eyes. I'm priming them with a Proof A Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer by NYX, and I'm applying a small amount and blending it out with my finger. Using the Profusion Nude 28 color palette, I'm using the third color from the top, which is a very pale nude color, and setting the primer. I'm just simply patting it on with my finger. Taking some of the 7th color from the top, which is a light brick tone color, and a fluffy angle brush, I'm sweeping the color into my crease. This is going to be my transition shade. With the 9th color from the top, which is a light mauve color, I'm deepening the crease. I'm using the fluffy end of a dual-sided Eco Tools brush to do so, also in sweeping motions. Then with the same fluffy brush I use for the transition color, I'm blending it out, making sure that the color is nice and seamless. With the Wet n Wild Color Icon Eyeshadow Trio and Poster Child, I'm taking the Rosy Peach color and packing it all over the lid. I'm using the side with a flat eyeshadow brush from one of the dual-ended Eco Tools brushes to do so. Going back to the Profusion palette, I'm using the third color on the bottom, which is a dark fuchsia. I'm packing it on the outer lid. Just the outer lid. With my City Color CC-E07 brush. Using the same brush, I simply dusted off the color and went in with the 5th color on the bottom, which is a slightly lighter fuchsia. I'm packing it in between the two lid colors by patting and lightly swiping. I want my lids to have a beautiful gradient transition from light pink to dark pink. Then to reassure that it's blended, I'm using the angled fluffy brush from before. For an inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight, I'm using the very first shade in the palette, which is a sparkly white. I'm simply applying it with a small shader brush by Sephora. Now to finally get rid of my bake, I'm using NYX's Set It and Don't Fret It powder in medium dark. I'm using a medium-sized fluffy face brush to apply the powder while also sweeping the translucent powder away. This will bring some color back to my face since the NYC powder does tend to leave a white cast. Not only am I using this powder to wipe away the bake, but to lightly set the rest of my face as well. To chisel my heavenly features even more, I'm using the contour powder from the City Color Contour Effects palette. As you can see, it's the only powder I have left in there. I'm using the angled contour brush by City Color to pat on the contour under my cheeks so I get the most color payoff. It also goes on my forehead, jawbone, basically wherever the deep concealer I used to cream contour went. To give my face even more glowiness, I'm using this Palladio Baked Bronzer in Illuminating Tan. If you love shimmery bronzers like me, get this. It's absolutely beautiful and the shimmer is so finely milled that it doesn't look like you have chunks of glitter slapped on your face. I'm applying this lightly all over the face to give it a slightly bronze glow, more so on the contour areas. Then with my go-to Essence 3D eyeshadow in Irresistible Vanilla Latte, I'm using it as a highlighter. With the Real Techniques contour brush, I'm sweeping it on the high points like my cheekbones, chin, forehead, you know the drill. This will give me that beautiful natural glow I'm going for this look. For blush, I'm using CoverGirl's Classic Color Blush in Rose Silk. This will add a cute blusher color to my cheeks while getting a bit more glow because of the tiny bits of shimmer in it. I'm simply sweeping on the color with a blush brush. Now to finish the eyes, I have one completely done already, so let's zoom back in for a better look. Going back in with the color I used to deepen the crease, I'm swiping it on my whole lower lash line with a dense shader brush from Eco Tools, also a dual-sided one. After struggling with opening and keeping it open, I'm using the deep brown from the Multi-Hue Shadow Palette by City Color and swiping it just below my lash line with a thick, flat liner brush. After that, I am then blending it out with the same shader brush and deepening color from earlier. That color, right there, yeah. With this, the Color Workshop gel eyeliner in brownish, copperish, I'm not really sure, it doesn't have a color with it. I'm going to line my eyes with an angled liner brush by Sephora. I'm just lining them, no wing liner or anything like that. Now I'm just curling my lashes for a little bit more drama and then I'm adding mascara. My mascara choice today is Maybelline's Push Up Drama. Since I do my mascara the same way every single time, I'm just going to speed through the process. I will have a link down below of my mascara routine if you would like to see it. To line my waterline, I'm using the Rimmel Soft Cold Cajal Eyeliner Pencil in pure white. This is going to help my eyes look really doll-like and stuff because it's a white eyeliner pencil and it just makes them look bigger. For lips, I'm using 2 of the NYX's Soft Matte Lip Creams. The first one is in Sydney and the second one is in Stockholm. With these 2 colors blended together, it gives me the perfect rosy lips that I really wanted for this look, and I am completely happy with it. And this, guys, is the finished look and the end of this beautiful, really easy Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. I hope you guys did like the video. If you liked it, please give it a big old thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Also, if you'd like to leave a comment or question down below, I will comment back and answer you back as soon as I possibly can. Also, please check out my website for more content. And as always, guys, I love you. Bye-bye.